Hi. I'm not a YouTuber, and so I'm talking to YouTube folks out there. I just came back from a 2 month trip with Bug, a Believer's Underground, up to Washington. And I guess I'll tell you what my experiences were whenever I went up there. Let me see if I can fix it so you can get a better view of who I am. Okay. I came from Arizona. I'm from southern Arizona, from around Tucson. And I got out here to the West Coast, and it was a different world I've never seen before. And I was truly amazed at how this Los Angeles, Orange County, everything has turned into a prison grid. Uh, there's cameras everywhere. There's unknown cell towers, or I don't know what kind of towers they are, from here to Washington. Everywhere I go, there is I'm hearing about some new law, new restriction over water use, land use, you name it, I'm hearing it. Uh, they're sheathing all the electrical lines that are going down into Los Angeles from Diablo nuclear plant because of superstorms, lightning storms. They're putting in sheathing on it so they can ground them out on the into the earth, and they got big capacitors they can charge and actually use the power that's picked up from the lightning by storing it in the capacitors and then discharging it into the grid. And that's just one thing. Uh, the most frightening thing to me was the change in the people on the West Coast. There seems to be a state of total apathy. I don't know whether it was the radiation from Fukushima. We received a good dose of radiation when we were in Diablo Canyon. But there seems to be a spirit of stupidity out here on the West Coast. You can ask a person uh, directions for a street 2 blocks away and they won't know it, and you can ask another person, they won't know it. You'll be driving around in circles for 2 and 3 hours trying to find your way through a town. Uh, I don't really know totally what's going on. I'm haven't been involved in this very long. I came up here to get baptized by Bug. But I know this isn't a physical war. Uh, it's a spiritual war. It's physical and spiritual. I know that in Oregon they're using some kind of, whether it's HARP or some microwave units. I don't know exactly what exactly it is, but you can hear a loud buzzing in your ears, and your teeth will start to hurt. I know if anybody out there has experienced that, I'll give a email number. Maybe you can email me. Uh, I have arthritis real bad. I'll be getting pains from head to toe. Bug will be getting toothaches and headaches. Uh, the people up in the north there, where the sound was virtually generated all the time. Maybe you'd get a day off or every here and there. Were virtually so tired they couldn't even get anything done. It's like, I believe in the valley there where Oakland, Oregon is. They're testing some kind of new EMF waves or ultra low frequency, ultra high frequency. I don't know. Uh, the whole West Coast. It's been 30 years since I've been on the West Coast, and it's turned into a total cesspool. I have never seen. It's become a demon's playground, and I have never. I'm not a one of these Bible thumpers, old time Christians. Matter of fact, I was an agnostic up until I met Scott. But during this trip, I really have become a true believer, because when you give yourself away to Jesus, your eyes are so kind of are open to what's going on, and what's going on isn't good. There's a spiritual war going out there. If you're an atheist, hey, they're aliens. If you're an agnostic, you can flip a coin which it is. But there's something going on. We've met, quite a few people in 2 months, and over 3,000 miles of driving, and all I've seen is change, and none of it was for the better. In Oregon, there's plenty of water there, but yet you have to have special permits. You have to have special permits to cut down trees. You have to have a permit for everything. There's cameras on every street from California all the way to Washington. I really don't know what to tell you about everything that's going on. This is my first time on camera, except for a few photos of me whenever we were with Bug, or the Bug. The whole city of Seattle is just laden down with witchcraft and demonology and that kind of thing. Went and saw the protesters there at the nuclear plant. There's a little nuclear reactor at the University of Oregon, and we talked to the protesters out there, and they didn't know what they were protesting about. They didn't know that we were already all slaves, that we were owned by the World Bank, that we are the gross national product of this country. And we are what is being sold on the stock exchange. We are the gross national product. They're printing money on our heads. We are what they're buying and selling. I don't know what more to tell you about it. I'm not an expert, but it's true. Okay, back to the protesters. We went up to the Seattle protest. There's about a dozen people there. It was kind of rainy, though. But they had no idea what they were protesting. They had no idea that the World Bank owns this country. They didn't have a clue. They couldn't do anything. There was many people out in the street saying need money for weed, as there was protesting in Washington. I don't really know what's happened to this country or what's going on, but I'd like to get in touch and get into this YouTube thing. I'm down toward Tucson, Arizona. I don't know where I'll be. I'll be anywhere from Tucson, Tombstone, St. David, Bisbee, somewhere out in that area. So I'll give you my email number, and you can email me. Well, I guess you can email me. I have a web page. It's only got like 3 things on it. I've never made one of these myself, and I've never sounded really like myself because I was always a little scared of the camera. But here, my web page is 999666 Wolf, WOLF. Okay, it's 999. It's 3 9s, and then 666. And Wolf, WOLF. And let's see, what else can I say about the trip? I can't really say anything, but I can give you a daily report about what I see is going on. But I know for sure this is a spiritual battle. If you don't get yourself right spiritually, you're going to be lifted off with aliens in the rapture, and be taken off and be munched for dinner on some other planet, or else you're going to die of radiation poisoning, or you're going to be just mulled over by an earthquake. So if you want to give me an email, give it to me. I'll tell you what's going on down in Arizona. Maybe somebody there can help me out and give me a little knowledge that I don't have. I could probably talk a lot more and tell a lot more about a lot of things, but I'm a little bit nervous in front of the camera. This is my first time. So I'm gonna just sign off right now. I don't think I really have much more to say, but this is what I am saying. Okay, thank you.